Hey, Boo, I'm glad you made it. I'm glad you made it. It's going to be a good conversation tonight. Good conversation. I'm not holding nothing back. I'm going to say what I got to say. If the men want to chime in, if the women want to chime in, fine. Oh, go Eagles. We won. We won. Philadelphia in the building. You're definitely here, Fee. You are definitely here, Fee. We about to get started. This is going to be a good conversation. A real good conversation. Y'all know I feel like guys be scared to talk to me, but it don't even matter. We don't need nobody to speak on their behalf. Like, it is what it is. Even they going to show up or they not. But this conversation about to be had. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Hey, 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 hey. Go Eagles. Go Eagles. Go Eagles. Go Eagles. Hey, 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 hey. All right. So, tonight's topic is going to be a good one. Tonight's topic is, why don't black men no longer love black women? This is a good one. P says she happy she not getting cussed out. I'm not gonna cuss you out, girlfriend. I'm just glad you made it. I'm ready to have this conversation. I don't think a guy would be these guys be scared to sit on that couch next to me and talk about stuff like this. They be scared. They be like, oh, come on, I ain't scared of y'all. Yeah, but they be scared. They be scared. But it's okay. I understand sometimes I can be a little bit intimidating. That's all right. So, they scary. They scared. So, let me tell y'all where this question came from, right? This question is something that's been actually brewing. Don't be afraid to tap the screen either. Everybody, tap the screen, share the live. Don't be afraid. So, this conversation came from me being on Facebook, just seeing all these posts and stuff, right? And I'm like, damn, it's some angry, bitter ass men on my damn timeline. And I thought that I got away from the men that was like that because I just been deleting them. Like, when I see all that women bashing all the time, even when I see men bashing all the time, I ain't for it. Like, I just don't feel like it, right? But it was a whole bunch of posts when it snowed, right? And a lot of guys were saying, hi, beautiful YB. Welcome to the live. A lot of guys were basically saying, oh, y'all women talk all that independent stuff. Now y'all got to shovel your own snow. And I'm just looking at them, right? And I'm like, you're such a clown. And a lot of them are single too. So I'm like, well, if you shovel snow, why are you single too? But my whole thing is, like, for a man to talk trash, right? And degrade women for being single or talk trash like, yeah, that's why y'all got to shovel your own snow. Nobody wants you, dog. Nobody wants no man like that. You are a whole entire female. Nobody wants that, because let me tell you something. A manly man is going to shovel the fucking snow. A manly man, if he see a woman out there shoveling the snow, if he's a man, he's going to offer his help, right? So in my neighborhood where I live, we don't do the cones in the street. We don't do all that. Everybody is neighborly. Everybody shovels. Everybody helps shovel. The little boy across the street, when he shovels, my neighbor, her husband helps him. He don't split the money with the little boy. He gives the money to the boy. You know, some adults be like, oh, you going to have to split that. I did half the work. I get half the money. He don't do that. But the whole thing about it is, right, men move in a certain way, right? All you have to do is what I said from the very first time I started this particular page. Pay attention. You don't even have to say. So at this point, when men say comments like that, I just pay attention, right? And I'm like, that's the type of man you are? You feel like if a female is shoveling snow, that's what she get? Like, I really be looking at them sideways like, who wants you? Who wants you? Because I hear men saying that all the time. Oh, women want to be independent. Who said that? I've never seen a woman say, I want to be independent. No woman wants to be independent. We are capable of being independent. We know how to be independent. We are self-sufficient. We know how to take care of ourselves. We want a man that we could depend and rely on. But unfortunately, we don't come across that sometimes here in Philly. Not saying that that's not what we want for ourselves. That's just not what we have. So it's like, if you're single, You can't just rely on other people. You have to be prepared to do for yourself. So we are now self-sufficient. It's not that we like, oh, girl, we single. I don't need no man. No female that I know says that or acts like that. None. You see this kind of stuff on social media. Social media is built to keep us separated and to keep us divided. And there's some people that's weak-minded enough to fall for the okie doke. Terry, I'm reading your comment now. And we don't judge a man for going to therapy. We applaud that. Absolutely. Because we all need it. Especially here in Philly. We all been through so much trauma. Rather it's like, DV, SA, the murder rate. Like, we got a lot going on here in Philly. So we don't shy or look down or frown upon therapy. Because the whole city need it, honestly. We all need it. For real. But it's just like certain things that I see men say, and it's just like a really big turnoff. Just like, men condemn women for being women. Oh, I hate lashes. Oh, I hate fake hair. Oh, I hate makeup. Well, don't approach those type of women. Because everybody is entitled to their own opinion. Like, if you don't like it, it's okay not to like it. I'm not saying that you have to like women with makeup and fake hair and fake lashes and all that. You don't have to like that. If you don't like that, that's fine not to like it. But why do you approach the women that you don't like? Or when y'all on Instagram, that's who y'all like. And y'all like, oh, I don't like no fake bodies. Don't get your body done. And all you see is these motherfuckers heart, and people shit. Like, sir, do you like it or not? Or are you ashamed of what you like? Like what you like. Fee, I'm reading your comment right now. You said, I'm still single because these men are built different. These men are definitely built different. And those be the same men with the shrimp. You know what she's talking about. Yeah, like, they don't have big energy. They have small energy. And most of them can't. You know how they say is the motion in the ocean? Some people just stay, they don't have no motion in the ocean. I don't know, but it's like, where did we get to the point where black men they basically target us? And when you look at other races, you never see Asian men degrading Asian women. You never see white men degrading white women. You don't see them saying, oh, Becky's ass is flat. But us, we got to go through all the damn scrutiny and your boob's not big enough. Your butt not big enough. Your stomach not flat enough. Your lips not full enough. Your nose is, like, why do we have to go through that? It's like either you accept us, you like us, or you not. If you like men, say that then. That's fine too. Whatever floats your boat, we are okay with it. But a lot of women these days be having low self-esteem, and nobody understands where the low self-esteem from. They be like, how do you got low self-esteem? It's called self-esteem. It comes from you. But they don't know, like, when women have insecurities, I'm also reading your comments, but when women have insecurities and people are constantly going after those insecurities that you have, some people harbor that and they take it with them and they carry it on. And at the end of the night, when you just said a joke in the daytime, that female still carries it to sleep with her at night. And it happens. Like, when they say words don't help, they's a damn lie. Because yes, they do. Words can definitely help. Hurt. I'm sorry. Words can definitely hurt. Terry says, right, if you are Muslim and I'm not, don't approach me. You know what, Terry? I actually was going to do a show about that. I want to do a show about that one day. Can Muslims and Christians be together as one? Because you know how we feel like people should be equally yoked, but when you're in two different religions and you have two different beliefs, for the most part, there's a lot of similarities with the religion, but some things are not. So that's a topic that I definitely want to touch too. But I want to sit down with a Muslim man, with somebody that's Mukmeen from Philly, bearded up. I want that person to sit on the couch next to me for that conversation, because that's going to be a good one. Fee says, now I don't mind staying outside my race, because black men will talk down on us, and it's sad. Not saying other races don't do it, but damn, yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I honestly, when I'm on social media, I see it heavy. I never And I'm not saying that it never happens either, but I never see it. It's not promoted. But that's all you see. Everybody trying to give relationship advice. And everybody that's trying to give relationship advice is telling the opposite sex what to do. Women, y'all need to stop. No, listen, women can be women. It's nothing wrong with women being women, and there's nothing wrong with men being men. Everybody is not everybody's type. It's just that simple. Everybody is not everybody's type. I'm not going to say, men, y'all need to eat more and y'all need to chug down some burgers because big men is where it's at. Because I like my men big. But that's for me specifically. The next shorty might like her men small. It's preference. It's all about preference. Everybody is entitled to their preference. And I'm going to tell you this too, and I'm going to be honest with you, right? When it comes to things like complexion and oh, he only like light-skinned women or he only like dark-skinned women, I don't care. I particularly don't care about that. I'm saying me today. I'm speaking for myself. I don't care about that. I feel like people are entitled to their preference. Where the problem comes in for me is when you degrade and speak down on what you don't like. So if you prefer light-skinned women, but you talk about dark-skinned women like a damn dog, I don't like it. And I try not to indulge too much on social media because I know I be going in, but my little black power shit, I goes in. And I type 400 page damn comments because I go in. Hold on, I'm reading the comments again. Give me a sec. Okay, Terry says her ex wanted her to convert. A man, and Terry also says a man needs a woman to, a man needs a woman. A man needs to make a woman feel safe. It's about building trust for each other. Exactly. And that's where also the submissive thing comes into, because a woman will submit to a man that she feels safe with. And when I say safe, right, or when we use the word protected, like, we have to pay attention to the word, and because sometimes the words don't mean like what you think of. Oh, when I say a man needs to protect me, I'm not saying like, oh, he needs to fight the world for me and battle and fight. No, like, protect my mind, protect my heart, protect my feelings, protect, you know what I mean? Protect all of it. Protect all, and as I should do that for you too. But I want to know, where did we get to the point where that, like, we are just so degraded? And when I say that, right, I'm not talking about, I'm talking about a specific type of woman. Because I know men will be like, y'all women, y'all lost respect for yourselves and y'all ratchet and y'all, dress half naked and listen to this music. And I'm not talking about that woman. That's different. I'm talking about the average woman that carries herself like a woman. That's who I'm referring to. Like, what is the problem? Because I just don't understand how men are just like, they just so far removed from us now. Like, what's the problem? Everybody complains about being single, but nobody wants to basically understand the other side. And I feel like those are the conversations that need to be had. Like, what's going on? What's wrong? Hold on, I'm scrolling up. Hold on. Yeah, I just feel like, what's going on was wrong. But yeah, the whole that shoveling thing that week, it just really kind of took me over, because I'm like, what kind of man really said, oh, that's why you gotta shovel your own snow? Okay, so you thought that was, you did your big one by saying it? Like, you did your big one by saying it. But men, like certain men, the way I look at it, the way I perceive men, certain men won't say certain things. Cause it's like, that's like, a man ain't gonna say that. A man not gonna say, that's why you like taunt. Like, men don't taunt women. It's just not a flex. It's not a flex. So it's like, I see a lot of that going on, and it's kind of like, it's kind of sad. It's kind of sad when you look at it. So you look at like relationships, and I look at social media and the influence it has on our people. Yeah, definitely a child. I look, and if anybody wants to hop in the box, you can definitely hop in the box. But it's just sad. It's just sad. Yes. So Terry says also it's crazy to feel like other women aren't our only competitors. We compete with them and dudes. I know they don't want to talk about that. And you know it's crazy. So the other day I was talking to someone. Matter of fact, it was a joke. I had posted something on social media and it actually was a joke, but this person decided that he wanted to go in on me. Okay, good luck with that. So he tried to go in on me. So I'm like, dog, I don't even know you. Like, you always on every page. I don't even know you. Like, so I really don't even care about your opinion. So he like, whatever he said, I don't know. So I'm like, dog, like I said, okay, I'll let you have it. Because I ain't even going back and forth with you on the internet. Like, I don't know you. I don't care about you. So he like, dang, you trying to emasculate. Huh? We don't be trying to emasculate y'all. Some of these men have these real feminine ways. I don't make you argue with me. I don't make you I don't make you do that. I'll just be like, okay. If me saying okay makes you go here, you ain't the one. Like you really going ham, like you really going ham. I don't feel like we try to emasculate men. I feel like we just really try to like point out some factors no different than they point out factors with us. But I think it's conversations that need to be had between both sides, but both sides. I'm reading your commentary. Oh, hold on, I read that comment already. Yeah, so and I think that social media influences a lot that goes on with us because everything is at the fingertip now. Like, I don't even want to get too vulgar, but everything is at their fingertips now. So men don't really have to have an imagination, be creative, and they really don't even have to leave out the dwelling of their home. Like, because everything is just like bam in your face right there. So like we have these questions like, oh, should your mate be on your social media? No, why not? Why not? When I think about those type of questions, I be thinking, this is how I think. I be like, what if I was a first lady? Granted, I'll never be a first lady. Like when I say first lady, I don't mean like presidential. I mean like church. Yeah, that's not for me. But however, if I was like the first lady and my husband was the pastor, we would definitely be friends on social media because I would think that my husband that's a pastor would not do anything that's disrespectful and that would embarrass me, our family, or himself. So like, why wouldn't we be friends on social media? Like, I don't know. I know I think out of the box with a lot of stuff. I just think differently. Excuse me because I'm getting congested because I have a cold, but I just really wanted to know. And actually today probably was a bad day to have this conversation because actually the Eagles won. So I know people was outside here in Philly, but I wish that a man would have the heart to like jump in the box or kind of indulge in the conversation because I want to know like what happened that men are so frustrated with us and like, and if you're frustrated with us, then what do you do? Like at your point of frustration, what do you do? Who do you turn to? Like if you don't like anything about us and there's so many complaints, what do you do then? Is that when you date outside your race? Or is that when you turn to people like yourself? Like what happens at that point when you're disgusted with us? Right. Felicia says because he's hiding you from his real girlfriend. She's talking about when people can't be friends with you on social media. Like that's the question that I want to know. Like at the point that men are so frustrated about us and everything about us, like, and it's like I see this stuff and I'm telling you, I've never heard a woman, and I'm not just saying this, I have never heard a woman say, I want to be independent. You can look back on my stuff from years ago and I'm like, I want to be dependent. I want to be able to depend on someone. Am I self-sufficient? Absolutely. Can I take care of myself? Absolutely. Do I have a job? Absolutely. Do I own my own business? Multiple ones. Do I provide for my home? Do I pay my own bills? And all of that. I am capable of being self-sufficient. Do I want someone that I can depend on in a relationship? Yes. However, if it's not my time and I don't have that, will I be that independent woman that's capable of providing for myself and my family? Absolutely. Like, independence is not necessarily a bad thing. People act like it's a bad thing. It's really not. Because I personally wouldn't want to be with somebody that is not capable of being independent. When you think about it, if this person is not capable of being independent, how can you think or expect that they could provide for you? I'll wait. Okay, so Terry says when her husband was alive, their therapist told them not to be friends on social media. So I'm going to ask why. I just want to know why. Yeah, so like I hate I hate sometimes sharing experiences with y'all because this should be real life and I don't never know who's going to watch this live. But at the same time, I really don't care. I know a person who I was talking to, right? And this person, the way they handle business for themselves, I know. Sanaya, do not go any further with this motherfucker. Nope. Because you know what's going to happen? Because you're capable and you're self-sufficient and this person is not. He's going to be leaning on you a whole lot. And the person that I choose to be with, I want to build together. I don't want to keep on lifting you up and grabbing you and pulling you. And I don't want to do that. That's my preference. I don't want to do that. Now, what I am okay with us being here or somewhere close to each other, I'm okay with that. And we lift each other up. And sometimes when somebody falls, but we know we're both capable of lifting when the other one needs it. I'm not okay with a person who I know always needs me to hold their hand. I don't feel safe with you. I don't feel secure with you. I don't feel like you calling my phone no more. You need to be on a block list. You need to be on. I'm quick to block people. I be blocking people. You can't pay your bills. You need to borrow $40. Block. Let me tell y'all. Before iPhones was out, back in the day, y'all probably don't even know or might not even remember. It was an app called Mr. Number. Mr. Number allowed you to block someone's number. Mr. Number was my very best friend, okay? So throughout these years, somehow, some way, I was able, and this, I'm not saying that this is good, but I'm just saying this is how I cope and this is how I deal, right? Somehow, some way, I was able to put up a wall that I'm capable of taking down when I choose to. I put it up when I want, take it down when I want, and whatever, right? Whereas though, I don't be caring that much about people. I can cut you off today or tomorrow. I can stop speaking to you for a week or a month or forever, and it doesn't matter to me. Star 67 years, Star 60. Wait, what was Star 67? Star 67 was how you block your number when you're calling somebody. That was Star 67. Okay, so Terry, I'm reading your comment about why the therapist told you and your husband to not be friends on social media. It said, we did have full access to each other's phones, though he couldn't have a lock code on his phone. Okay. So I don't know. Like, even when I'm in a relationship, seriously, I don't be hiding shit. Like, when I'm in a relationship, I be so honest, and I be like, I don't cheat. I don't do none of that. I've cheated before, but I don't cheat though. Like, I don't do none of that. So when I'm in a relationship, right, I don't mind sharing code, like stuff like that. I don't be caring about. You get my codes. Nobody should be texting my phone. If it is, it's gonna be like one of my old hoes, and they gonna be like, "Yo, I ain't talked to you in a long time." I'm like, "Yeah, it's been 6 months since I've been with this motherfucker." Like, that's what it's gonna be. It's not gonna be like oh, I haven't talked to you since last week, and then I've been, with this person for a year. It's not going to be that. So, I don't mind sharing codes and stuff because he might not like something that you posted. Okay, so Fee says, but if he still want to do his dirt, not say he was, but he can always delete. Yup, that's true. A person can always delete. So trust is very important in relationships. Trust is very, very important in relationships. I feel like you shouldn't be. So that's kind of like step one. Like, you definitely shouldn't be with nobody that you can't trust. Have I done it before? I'm telling y'all, I done a whole bunch of dumb shit in these relationships. That's why I be knowing stuff now, because I did a whole lot of dumb shit that I don't feel like going back to. And we all know. Y'all know how I used to roll. I used to listen. My niggas used to get fucked up. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. And it's not a good thing, and I'm not bragging and I'm not boasting, because I probably would be the poster child for DV. Because they used to get maced, hit with cars, like you name it. I did it. Vroom, vroom, all that. I was known for that. Vroom, vroom. Y'all know. And in front of people. Just dumb. I just was reckless. I used to be crashing out like, you call me dumb? Vroom. Yeah. Like, what? Oh, you showing off? Vroom. Yeah. Like, that used to be me. But now I be chilling because, listen, I don't got time to be gassing my shit up to catch bodies. I don't feel like that. I'm not gassing my shit up to catch bodies no more. It's just not gonna happen. I don't do that no more. I don't move like that no more. Now I just be like, okay. Once in a while I might spaz. Once in a while I might spaz. But for the most part, I just say okay. Oh, you can retrieve deleted items now. So let me tell you, right? A lot of my mindset is from my cousins. Men are so sneaky, right? I remember one time, one of my cousins, I was chilling with him, right? And he was showing me some stuff in his phone. Brace yourself, ladies. Brace yourself. This man pulled up the calculator on his phone. And he put in this number combination. Boop, 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 boop. And after he put up in this number combination, bloop, it took him to a different area in his phone. And then he put in another code. Boop, boop, boop. I said, what the? Nigga. Teach me the game, Ghost. Teach me the motherfucking game, Ghost. Because how you do that? Like, it was a calculator. And then this is where everybody is at on the other side of your phone? How you do that? But that was back in the day. The vault. Oh my God. I remember the vault. I remember the vault. That's exactly where listen. And then sometimes, let me tell you, some of these men, they get so crafty, they get the second phone. They just get a second phone. They be like, I ain't even doing all that high. And then I'm going to get a second phone. Bloop. Yeah, they do all that. But I definitely have to have one of these men on this show. And I need them to tell me, like, what happened that y'all no longer love us the way y'all used to. Y'all don't love on us the way y'all used to. And I want that for myself. And listen, like, I'm the type of person, like, when I really, really care about somebody, I be doing nice shit for them. Like, it feels good to do nice things for your man. It feels good to be like, my man would like that. Oh, a hat. Just like, because that's my love language. My love language is gifting. All the damn languages. I'm bilingual when it comes to love languages. Because gifting, communication, affirmations, spending time, touch. I like them all. Depending on the person. See, if I don't like you, I'm deaf. I can't hear, I can't talk, I can't do shit. I don't speak no language if I don't like you. Some people I just deal with for convenience. I'm not going to lie to y'all. I've done it. But if I really, really like you, I'm bilingual. So it's either one or the other with me. Either I'm bilingual or I'm deaf. Even I hear and feel everything or I hear and feel nothing. That's just me. That's me. So, yeah. Yeah, so Terry says, because they want to do what they want to do to keep you around. Exactly. And some people just give you the bare minimum because they know that'll keep you around. So you can't just accept the bare minimum. But I definitely like to make my person happy. Like I like to do things that's going to put a smile on their face, or I like to do things that's going to make them happy. And I would want them to want that for me too. So I don't mind being single. I really don't. I don't want to be single. Because as y'all can see, I'm looking for a date for Valentine's Day. Like I really want a date. Like I need a date. Like I have a dress that I want to wear. And I don't want to wear it with the girls. I want to wear the dress with a guy. I want to go out for Valentine's Day. But if I can't, I'll save the dress. Whatever. It's cute. Whatever. But I'm okay with being single. Like it's just so hard that these men are like hard on us like that. Like I don't know why everything is like that now. Hold on. So Terry says, I played my role until the end and never complained, but I don't think a man will do that. Bam. I think I discussed that once before. We do a lot for our men. Matter of fact, I discussed that with the Boring Bull. So remember we were saying like, how would you support your mate and stuff like that? I think that women will sell, we will sell, whatever that man is selling, we will sell it. We will sell anything. We will sell some shit, the bottles of water. We will sell whatever to support our men. How many men are going to sell lashes? How many men are going to sell pocketbooks? A couple of men to sell toys. But how many men are going to rock out for us to wait till death do us part? Let us start pissing on ourselves. You know how many men have erectile dysfunction? You know how many men cannot do it no more? And we stick around and we try to help get their little dick mat? Do you know how many? How many of them will hold off for us? Not many. Not many at all. Sophie says yesterday the girl's dad said he missed her. But he went where he thought that the grass was greener. They always come back. Let me tell you, that's my biggest problem. And I'm learning to do better. My biggest, and my sister can tell you, my biggest problem is moving back. Because I think that I find comfort there. I think that's where I'm comfortable at because it's familiar. And I know it. But what I fail to realize is it's familiar bullshit. That's what it is. It's familiar bullshit. So lately, I've been doing good. And I've been telling these motherfuckers, fuck you, nigga. Because the tables turn. So now that I can say it, that's what I say. Fuck you. And I be saying it hard. Like that. Fuck you. Like my teeth be clenched under my damn lips. That's how hard I say it. Fee also said she told him, good luck. You had a whole baby with her. I'm good. I did everything for 8 years. Fee, say it with me. Take your teeth, your top teeth, on your bottom. Fuck that nigga. That's all. That's what we saying. 2025, we saying fuck that nigga real hard like that. All 2025. We ain't playing. Yeah. Terry says, you know I said if the tables was turned, a chick would be in her house the day of the funeral. Because that's how they move. So now you know what I do now? When a man moves a certain way, I move with him. Baby, we gonna be snakes together. Because when you slip, I'm gonna slide. We gonna slip and slide. That's what we gonna do. Slide, slippery, slide. Yeah, that's what we gonna do. I told y'all, it's not gonna be no one-sided nothing no more. No one-sided friendships, no one-sided fuckships, no one-sided situations, no one-sided marriages, no one-sided nothing. Nothing is going to be one-sided with me no more. Nothing. Friendships, family ships, I don't give a fuck. Whatever ship. It's not going to be one-sided. I'm not playing with nobody. Period. I'm not playing with nobody. All 2025. But definitely tap the screen, y'all. Tap the screen because y'all in here. Tap the screen. But yeah, I definitely just want to know, like, what happened that our black men no longer love us. I want to know. I want to know that. And you know what's crazy? Because if you ask a black man that question, they're going to say, oh, we still love y'all. So, what's the saying? Action speaks louder than words. Their actions is not speaking louder than their words. We needed to be consistent. They gonna say we crazy. They gonna play the blame game. But like y'all degrade us like nothing is right about us. Like we don't look right. We don't act right. We don't sound right. We don't talk right. We don't think right. Like, are you sure you're looking at the right type of person? Maybe I just don't love that. I don't know what it is, but I would love to know, like, what is it? What is it? But I feel like both sides can blame each other. You know what I mean? But I always look at a person's actions, right? And I hold everybody accountable for their own words and their own actions. So Fee says, good point, Fee. Fee says they don't like us because we're too powerful and we don't take the shit. We talk back. Right? So, and this is my thing, right? I'm going to be honest. I used to talk back all the time. And I don't even want to term it like that, like talking back. I believe in conversations, right? And some men think that, once they say it, that's what it is. Like, you shouldn't. But I believe in conversations because if I don't feel safe and comfortable to express my feelings, then I'm going to shut down. And when, I'm going to say me, when I shut down, it builds up. It's like acid. It builds up with me. And then it's going to get to a point. It's like when you shake a soda. I'll play too much. It's like when you shake a soda, right? I'm used to doing my demonstrations, so certain things that I do is kind of like X-rated, but whatever. It's like when you shake a soda, right? That acid builds up. And then you open the lid, and what happens? Explosion. Because it's compressed and it's waiting, it's building. And that's what I am. I'm a soda. I be chilling. Them bubbles get to piling up. And I'm holding it in and I'm internalizing it. But if I feel like I can't have a conversation with you and I got to let all the shit just sit and marinate, when it finally comes out, it's going to come out a lot. So, all right. So Fee and Terry knows me, right? Terry, pin your comment so I can remember to come back to that. We want to be the man in a relationship. Pin that comment. So, this is the thing with me, right? Everybody knows I used to be petty, and sometimes I still can be. So what, right? So when people do something like this big to me, I have a habit. I'm a Taurus. I have a habit of doing something this big. But I kind of feel like when you do things to people, you don't get to determine how they react. Because you initiated fuck shit. So you can't say, oh, well, I only did a little bit of fuck shit to you. So I only expected you to do a little bit of fuck shit to me. No, you did a little fuck shit to me when I was chilling. I didn't do shit to you. I'm going to do a lot of fuck shit. I'm going to shut your fuck shit down. Because you got me fucked up. But, Terry, that's a good point that you said. They said that we want to be the man in a relationship. Who told y'all that? I don't want to be the man in no relationship. I definitely don't want to be that. Because the things that I expect the man to do, I don't want to do. I believe in gender roles. Sometimes, depending on the thing. But I don't want to be no man in no relationship. But a lot of men say that about us. So wait, Fee says, when we shut down, they think we're cheating or whatever. But just stop talking, because what's the point? Okay, so hold on. And then you said it's time to go. Men don't know how to talk. Terry says, I don't know who is Baby D. Are you trying to be smart, man 409? Because I need to know how. Oh, no, you're not trying to be smart because you sent me a gift. All right, my bad. I don't know. We from Philly. We be defensive, y'all. My bad, baby. Listen. My bad, man. I'm sorry. Hey, man. It's like, my bad. But hold up. I'm reading Terry's comments. So she says, or they say, I was sorry. Words don't mean anything. Yeah, you know what? I'm... Okay, so you called me grim. Okay, so Terry, this motherfucker, I hate motherfuckers with fake pages that's always talking shit. You a clown, dog. You's a clown. But anyway, let me see. Hold up. Let me see. So this is what else I have a problem with, right? I hate when people do things and then they apologize. And then they do the same thing and then they apologize again. So it's like... Yeah, he was a weirdo. But I mean, what is that? The Grim Reaper on his page? Okay. All right. So anyway, I hate when people do things and they apologize because it's like, what made you think that was okay? So you have an offense and then you notice that the offense was wrong. You was wrong for whatever you did. And then you want to continuously apologize. No, motherfucker. You don't keep doing the shit. That's like when you read something in the Bible. Once you read something in the Bible, you are held accountable. You are held accountable. So if you know that fornicating is wrong and you keep on fornicating, you going to hell. You held accountable because you read it in the Bible. And that's the same way when you have offenses against your mate. You can't keep on saying sorry. So you said you're sorry, but you kept on doing the same thing. So are you really sorry? Are you really sorry? Because... And we also discussed forgiveness. And I'm going to have to run that conversation back too, because when I discussed forgiveness that time, I was thinking on the minds of me being the one that have to forgive. But now that something resurfaced, now it made me think about me being the one that need forgiveness. Because I never need forgiveness, but this one particular situation, I ain't going to hold y'all. I needed forgiveness. The only sorry to get back. Then still do it and wonder why. Exactly. I punch you in your face. Exactly. And this is the thing, right? Because now you really didn't see nothing in what you did. Like you didn't see any wrong or any fault in what you did if you apologize and do it again. So now you just apologize to appease me. And then I accepted you back. And then you turned and did the same thing all over again. So you really wasn't, you was apologetic, but you really wasn't sorry for what you did. Because you did the offense again. So that's the crazy part. I don't know. But I just want to know. Why do black men, why do y'all not love us no more? It's just so sad and it's just so hard to see. And sometimes, you know what? Sometimes when I look at the insults, I also have to look at who's contributing the insults. Because when you look at some of these people, it's like, okay, you look in the mirror every day and that is why you are angry. And that is why you are mad. Some of these people, you really looking at me like, okay, that's where the insults, that's where the frustration and the anger come from. Because some people, sometimes you just got to look at the, what's the word I normally use? I can't think of it off the head, but sometimes you have to look at the person that is basically coming with the hate. You got to look at the person. Fee, I'm reading your comment now. It says, yeah. Oh, thank you for the gifts. Yeah, definitely. Please jump in the box. Please jump in the box. Terry, can you invite him? I don't know if you can invite him. Fee, I'm about to read your comment now. It says the girl said sorry after I told him how I felt when he said he missed me. Yeah. And that's been some time now for you, I think, right? It's been some time since y'all been separated. And it's so crazy because it's like y'all had the girls and y'all was engaged, and then I didn't know what happened between y'all two because I wouldn't ask, like, I'm not going to ask, like, but it's just crazy. I'm just like, and like, now that social media is like so popular, it just gives people the opportunity to just say any and everything they want, and they just be saying some crazy shit. I mean, if you want to share, cool. If you want to jump in the box, fee, you can jump in the box too. But yeah, because like it's certain pages, and you know what? I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I think that, and I mean, I'm not even gonna say God rest his soul, but I think Kev Samuel had a lot of influence, too much influence with the way that men think about women. But this is the kicker. This is the kicker. This is the gag right here, right? Everything that Kev Samuels told these men about women, you die on top of her. It's giving Color Purple. It's giving Color Purple. How they die on top of me. But she was a thick sister. Any other woman that would have hopped in his box, he would have told her she was fat. See, men, they say things to make themselves look good, and they wanna have a trophy, but their trophy is not necessarily their liking. It's what they think the others will praise them for. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Hold on, let me go scroll back up to some of the comments. Oh, it's been like, oh, that's not that long, thing. 2 to 3 years. I thought it was a little longer than that. Well, I keep on asking you to come to the podcast feed. Like, you be like, oh, I'm not good at talking, girl. All you do is talk. You can come to the podcast. Sit right up on the couch. I'll give you a little drinky drink. And we'll talk like they're not even here. He went out skiing. Listen, I'm serious. So that's the crazy part, because like people really was listening to Kev Samuels, and then they would pick and choose like what they listened to, because soon as he would talk about the men, nobody would listen to that. The men. Oh no, now he doesn't know what he's talking about. This man don't know what he's talking about when he's talking about women. Like Kev Samuels used to tear women up. Oh, you got a kid. Oh, nobody's going to want you. Oh, you're too young. Oh, you don't have this. Oh, you don't have that. And I'm like, what? And the crazy part about it is, when he would get a quality woman that would shut him down on his show, what would he do? Click her off. Kev, why would you do that? But anyway, he's no longer with us, so let's just deal with the motherfuckers that's still here with us. Let's just deal with the people that's still here amongst us. Because now we still have the same issue and the same problem with all these men that he left behind to be Kev Samuel Juniors. But Fee, like, it's unfortunate. Like, I'm single too. Like, right? But I'm going to take myself for instance, right? I was okay with being single. I was like, okay. So I think I got into that relationship when I was like 40, 41 or whatever. That last relationship. And when I was at that age, I was like, okay, I'm okay with being single. Did I want to be single? No, but was I okay with it? Absolutely. Like, and I thought that it would be something good, because I'm like, I know this person. I've known this person since I was 14 years old. I know this person is capable of getting $1, and together we would be a power couple. And this person knew me, and anybody who knows me, Fee, you know me since I was a teenager. My sister, I never changed. And when I say I never changed, I don't mean as if I don't evolve, because I definitely evolve, but I'm still the same person. Like, my behaviors have changed. I have matured a lot. I'm more of a communicator than I've been, because I used to be horrible at communicating. I'm not communicating. We're going to fight. Like, we're going to argue. We're going to do all that. I used to be bad with that, but now I think everything is a conversation now. But That Coca-Cola took him to the lower room. Absolutely. But I kind of lost my train of thought. But I'm different now. I have elevated. I have definitely elevated. And I thought that me and this person was going to be able to elevate together. But then I didn't know that this person was mentally unstable, right? This person came in jealous. And I'm a social butterfly. If I walk into a room of old ladies, church ladies, they're going to love me. If I walk into a room full of Muslim sisters and I'm the only Christian girl, they're going to love me. If I walk into a room of men, it's going to be that attraction. Like I don't know what this attraction is that I have with guys. I think that it's the my business. I think it's that. And then like with females, I'm cool as shit. I can walk in a room with ratchet females and blend in. I can walk in a room with highly intelligent females and blend in. Like, I don't know. I'm just like a chameleon like that. Like, I can just adapt. I don't know. And I think it kind of comes from my parties and years of, just dealing with different people. When you're trying to get at the dollar, you're going to learn to adapt. You know what I'm saying? I adapt to my surroundings. And that's just who I am. I'm a social person. I like people. But this person took that and decided to be jealous instead of saying, we're going to build on this. We're going to build on this. We're going to build on your personality. So it kind of didn't work. But I was okay before I got into that situation. I was okay with being alone. And sometimes we just have to be okay with being alone. I hate to see a person that always has to be in a relationship. Why? Like, take some time to yourself. Love yourself for a minute. Calm down. Let your box cool off. You ain't got to boop, 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 give it to everybody. You don't. And if you need help with that, then I'm here. Get the toys from me. Y'all already know. And Valentine's Day is coming up, so y'all know. Got them on deck. I'm reading your comments. Fee says, I'm cool with being single because I'm happy. I be outside. Hey, outside. I'm learning me and my worth. Yes. High vibration. Definitely niche. I'm definitely a high vibration. Terry says, you got that blinking sign on your head. Listen, I've always had it. I've always had that sign on my head. Everywhere I go, she can tell you. She be like, oh God, you done made another friend. I make friends wherever I go. People, I don't know. I love people when people love me. I don't know. Like, I don't know. I'm like that. I don't know. She says, did he call you attention seeker? Because that's what guys say. No, he didn't. He didn't say that. He said that, I don't know what the hell he said, to be honest with you. He didn't call me an attention seeker because he wouldn't even be able to get away with it because, that's just my personality. Like, I'm a lot. You know what I mean? I don't know. He didn't call me that, but he just was like, it was like, if y'all watched my DV show, the domestic, it was about the separation of getting you away from your friends, getting you away from your family so they can have control and they can do all this kind of stuff to you or with you or whatever the case may be. And he knew me since I was 14, so he knew this was me. Like, this is who I am. I talk, I hug, I do all of that. So he knew that. It was just that he was jealous, like going through my phones and had no reason. I should have known, like, that was the red flag. I keep on telling y'all, red flags, red flags, red flags. Pay attention, pay attention, pay attention, pay attention. I can't say it enough. Pay attention. But I didn't pay attention. Like, somebody going through your phone and it wasn't warranted, like they had no reason to do so, but they're going through your phone, they're going through your Google search, they hopping and jumping out of fucking closets and all types of crazy shit. Why would I not pay attention to those red flags? Those are blatant and bold red flags. Like, why would I not know? Why would I not know? I don't know. But I feel like the reason I didn't know was because I knew him. So because I knew him, I feel like he got a little further with me. Because I'm just like, I don't know. He was jealous of me. That's a shame. That's a shame. I hate that for him because we could have been good together. Yeah, Fee says he was just a hater. Yup. I don't know. Like, it's just bad. It was just bad. Yes. Niche says, when you don't have to do the most for attention, they don't understand. And they don't because, listen, so let me give y'all a prime example, right? I was doing an event. So for those of you who don't know, I sell sex toys. I sell adult toys. So come see me. Come holler at me. It's Valentine's Day. Go to my other page, Shanae's Treasures. That's a shameless plug. But so I was doing a demonstration. I mean, not a demonstration. I was doing an event, and my son was there too. And he just happened to videotape me and this guy's interaction. And it's like a maybe a 12-second clip. But in that clip, I had this stroker on this guy's hand, right? And I'm talking to him. I'm selling my product. And I'm talking to the guy, and I'm, doing this, and I'm explaining to the guy what it does, and, explaining the product to him. And from afar, it looked very sexual. It was. I mean, I saw toy products, so it looks very sexual. But that's a chemistry that I have with men and with people. But like I try to explain to people, like I don't just have this. I don't know what this thing is that I have. It's not just chemistry with men. It's just with people. Like my sister can tell you, it's just with people. Like I just bond with people. I've always been like that. Always. So when a person says they're an introvert, I'll never go down that road again. I'll never date an introvert. Even though I kind of think that I would like it, it would just kind of depend. Because everybody who says they're an introvert is not necessarily an introvert. Some people just are not capable of socializing. They're not capable. Not that they don't want to. Not that they're not capable. My lips are getting stuck together. Wait a minute. They're not capable of socializing. I'm going to read some more of the comments. 1 second. Fee said, oh, he was enjoying that shit. He didn't care how to use it. Wait. Yeah, Terry says, Tanisha, some people just don't get it. Yeah, so Terry says, she was like that since she was little. I used to be like, come here, you don't know them. Come here, you don't know them. Listen. And that's just always been me. Like, I love people. Like, I don't know what to say. Like, that's just who I am. That's just kind of who I am. You know what I mean? But, I don't know. But it's just like, and then these men, like, they get in these relationships with us knowing that it's these, like, major things that they don't like about us. And, like, if it's something major that I'm not okay with a person, I'm not going to be with that person. I'm not going to waste that person's time, and I'm not going to waste my own time. So, like, even now when I talk to some people and they be like, oh, you don't call. Because it ain't going to go nowhere. Like, I didn't meet you on a level of being a friend. I don't need any more friends, And what we intended on is just not it. So I just be like, no need to really call you no more. Lucky you're not on the block list. Like, you're lucky you didn't get blocked. Because that's what I normally do. Block them. But I don't know. I can't wait till one of these men have the courage to either come in this box or to come sit on the couch with me and we discuss, like, what's the problem? What's the issue? I mean, I don't know. Like, I had this one guy, he was on my Facebook page, and every day, he'd be like, you bees this, you bees that. First of all, if y'all seen him, teeth all buck, he all skinny and frail, just nasty looking. And then you see his woman, because this had a woman. And I was like, okay, so y'all are an ugly couple. I don't even know why she would choose you. And I guess that's all you could resort to They just was an ugly couple. Like, they were just like, ugh, ugh. No wonder you're angry, sir. Because you're half of an ugly couple. That's why you're mad. Yeah, because you know what? Listen. Even my friends, right? They be talking they talk. I can't wait. You know what? I have a show coming up on the 2nd. So we're supposed to be talking about it's a guy named Chris. And me and Chris, I used to love Chris when I was in first grade. He was the first big man I ever loved in first grade because I knew what I wanted in first grade. That's the problem. I knew what I wanted in first grade. And they still ain't got it right. But anyway, so he's going to come on the show, but we're going to be talking about his like incarceration and wait a minute. We're going to be talking about his incarceration as well as where he is now. So when y'all see me with these guys that's been incarcerated, it's because they're in a good space now. But anyway, when we have conversations, woo, baby. Woo, they be crazy. Girl, yes, the first grade, I knew what I wanted. The big one in the back. That's what I wanted in the first grade. The big one in the back. The tall one, the tall, big, husky, stocky one. That's the one that's for me. That's what I'm saying. Like, big men, they even be cutting up now. Nobody even used to like y'all. I was one of the first people who liked y'all. Then y'all want to just be like, y'all that bull now. Like, y'all be titties and all. Big ass titties. Stomach hanging over there, you got me. And then y'all that bull. Oh my God, I just can't. I just can't. Terry said that's her fault. That's what she brought to me. The big one in the back. I was in first grade, like, give me the big one in the back. And I was in the front of the line, because you know you had to be the line leader when you short. I'm all small and tiny and petite. I was in the front of the line. What you doing back there with them big bitches? What is you doing back there with them tall, with them big and talls in the back? What y'all doing back there? We'll talk about that when you come on now. Yeah. I knew what I wanted. Even when I'm not gonna lie, right? When I see somebody I want, I swear to God, I ain't even trying to toot my own horn. I can get people when I want them. They be easy. But it be the characteristics. Like, ain't nobody, we in our 40s. I'm in my 40s. I'm not worried about looks. Like, that shit was old a long time ago. Looks, Because guess what? I done seen some cute bums. I done seen some fine, sexy ass, cute bums. And I don't want that for me. At all. Yeah, everybody. Like, I swear, it might have been like, I might have had a slip up once or twice where they wasn't big. But I like me some big men. I'm a chubby chaser. Like, if you running, I'm chasing your chubby ass. I love me a chubby man. Chubby chut, like, what's that? What's that? The little skinny ones that you can wrap your arm around twice. I'm cool on y'all. Like, I might want that. Like, that's disgusting. That's neat. I want me a big, broad shoulder. I want that. Like, yeah. That's what I want. Terry says she's not trying to be nobody's hospice nurse anymore. Listen, I know that's right. I ain't mad at you. But yeah, so I don't know. Like, I just want to know what's up with these men. Because it's just so crazy. Like, oh, you bitches always talking about y'all independent. Go shovel your own snow. And I'd be like, you happy saying that? You just showed your manhood because you said that? That just made you a man? Because you said, go shovel your own snow. See, I get compliments on my son. Because my son know when I'm not around, you still supposed to be respectful because you was taught to be respectful. You was taught from the time that you was a young child to be respectful. So you was taught to open the door because I wouldn't walk past the door unless he held it for me. You was taught to respect your elders because you knew better. You was taught to do all those things. So now in his adulthood, he carries that. So now when men do stuff like, if my son see an older woman on his block and she carrying all these fucking groceries and stuff, he know he better go help that lady with her bags. You know what I'm saying? But I say all that to say, we don't put lines in between the walkways. When we shovel both sides. Like, we've been courteous because I taught him to be courteous. He was taught that from a child. So when I see men talking that shit, I be like, ooh, your mother did a horrible fucking job. Your mom did a horrible job. I don't want no parts of you, and I don't want no parts of that bitch. Because y'all two fucked up individuals. That's how I think. When I see men not being men, I be like, and you know what's crazy? I even did it. We're so used to women raising men or kids that's automatically who we see fault with. We say your mom didn't do a good job with you, but we just take the dad all out the picture. The dad ain't do a good job. Y'all dad ain't do a good job with y'all. Not me coughing. Is Corona coming back? Or they don't take the trash out. I wish I would listen. That's what I'm saying. Like, my son, he will go house to house, take my trash out, take my mom's trash out. Like, that's basic shit. So if a man is in a household with a woman and he ain't taking the trash out, I'm looking at him like, you are the trash. You are the trash that you don't want to take the fuck out. Nigga, put that fucking bag outside and sit down right the fuck next to it. That's how. That's why we get on their fucking nerve, because we be talking shit like that. That's exactly why we get on their nerve. But seriously, like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I don't know what the problem is. I don't know what's wrong, but I honestly hope that, like, men and women in our community can get it together. Because it's sad. It's sad. And again, like I said earlier, I see no other races. You don't see white men online bashing white women. And to be honest with you, a lot of black women, we really have it going on these days. Like, these women are out here starting businesses. These women are out here getting degrees, taking care of their children. Like, I mean, doing things that they should be doing, but we're doing it at a higher number than ever before. And these men, like, oh, y'all think y'all better because you got... No, I don't think I'm better. I didn't get a degree to be better than you. I got a degree to be better for myself. What? I'm not in competition with you. I'm in competition with me. I'm not trying to be better than nobody. I'm just trying to be a better version of myself. That's all I'm trying to do. And what's wrong with that? It's all about evolution. What's wrong? I don't know. Like, some people don't believe in, like, evolving. I don't know. But it's kind of sad. So, I just hope that eventually we can get it together. Hold on. No, I don't know. But it's kind of sad. So, I just hope that eventually we can get it together. Hold on. Let me see. I'm sorry. Sis, do you have a time? Hold up. I had to do this for my family's time. Exactly. We out here taking care of these families and stuff. And you know what? That's something else we need to talk about one day too. Deadbeat fathers. Maybe I'll have mine on. Deadbeat fathers and the effects that they have on our community and the effects that they have on their children and stuff like that. We need to talk about it. But I don't think that nobody is bold enough. Like, who would get on this platform and say, I've been a deadbeat father, but this is why? And whatever the but or reason is, like, who would be that bold to say, you know what I mean? I'm in the way. Most people won't do it. Most people will not be like, hold themselves accountable. See, me, I hold myself accountable. Because ain't nobody going to do shit. Like, I fucked up. Listen, sis, don't I be telling you all the time, I fucked up. I be accountable. Like, sometimes I just be fucking up. And I be saying it. Like, sis be like, didn't you say you was going to stop dealing with him? Yeah, but since you know I be fucking up, I be fucking up. It's okay to fuck up. Just know when you're fucking up. That's it. But, listen. I gotta see what's going to happen with that. That's my next conversation. This DEI thing, oh my God. That conversation, gotta talk about that. I gotta talk about that. I'm itching to talk about that. Itching. But, yeah, so I guess that's just that. We didn't have anybody come on that was bold enough to say, you know, what's wrong with y'all females? But I find that often. Like, often, it's not going to be a man that's going to say, what's the issue? What is the issue that y'all have with us? What's the issue that black men have with black women? What is the issue? Because when you sit down and you ask a man that, their response is not going to be validated. For the most part, it's not going to be validated. And I can guarantee you, like, when men talk about this topic in the situation, they're going to be very emotional. Very. Probably even more emotional than us. Be very emotional. Very. Probably even more emotional than us. Yeah. It says, mines won't claim my kids because I already did my taxes. Crazy the hell up. And he told me to put him on CS. Y'all know what CS is. They take the CS out the paycheck, child support. Niche said, dear mama. Yeah, and you know what's crazy? Because moms, I'm going to be respectful, but y'all need to watch out for these men's moms. Because these men's moms, they are the culprit in a lot. In a lot. They are. They're the culprit in a lot of their sons' behaviors. And we do also need to take a look and find out, like, where are these fathers at? Because, like, what happened to the fathers from back in the days that was like men, they took care of the household and they did X, Y, and Z and they made sure that the family was good and all this and the other. Like, even back in the day, right? When you look at back in the day at our family history, right? And a lot of people's grandmoms or great-grandmoms had 11, 12, 13, 14 kids, right? And we know that man was out there cheating and he was doing everything. But with all those kids, he still was capable to manage his home. So why can't men now with 2 kids do the same thing? Like, what's up with that? Sophie says, I couldn't hear your reply on your comment. Which comment? Let me see. I don't know. Let me scroll back. See, I don't know which comment you're referring to. Just brief me. I'm sure I remember. I don't know. Just brief me. Oh, about the taxes. I mean, I really didn't really touch it. I was laughing at your comment, actually. But when it comes to, like, claiming the kids, I feel like the custodial parent should get the most on the taxes. Like, who is the kid with the majority of the time? Like, because men think because, oh, I give her $500 a month, $1,000 a month. Do you know that I take your kid to school every day? Gas money. You know that when I take your kid to the store, oh, mommy, I want this, $20 here, $50 here, $30 here, that shit add up. Do y'all know that? You know what I mean? Oh, mom, oh, we driving. Oh, can I get McDonald's? And that shit adds up. So, I feel like the custodial parent should be the one to claim the taxes because the majority of the money is being spent out the home. That's just my opinion. And I mean, even if the kid lives with the dad, I feel like whoever the child mainly lives with, that should be the person that's able to claim the child. That's just my opinion. Yes, gotta feed them doctors, dentists, sports, personal. Yes. And you know what? And some judges, because that's the thing about judges too, it should be some type of guidelines because judges go by their own personal opinions. Oh, well, you put them in sports, they don't have to be in sports. Some of them say that. Some of them say that because they don't want our kids to be successful. They don't want our kids to do more. They took the shit out of schools for free. So now we have to pay for everything. But that's a whole nother conversation. But so that's all about, how the judge feels themselves. But I don't know. I just think that the whoever the child lives with, that should be the person that's able to claim the taxes on a child. They don't want our kids to succeed. This system is not designed for us. Their wives don't work and they can run from A to Z. It's sad. Successful. Yeah. So, I'm sorry, y'all. Excuse me. So yeah, I'm gonna definitely have a sit down. I'm definitely gonna have to have some men on the show to speak directly on these topics. I just gotta find somebody who I know that's bold enough to do it because they get scared. They be scared. We gotta find somebody that's bold enough. But you know what? So that's just basically that in a nutshell. However, I'm gonna just enlighten y'all in 2 days. On Tuesday, I'm gonna have a guest on here. I definitely want you guys to tune in at 7 p.m. It's gonna be John Pooh. And he's basically going to talk about his life in incarceration when he came home and was a whole entire father to his son. And his son is now a YouTube sensation. His son's name is Scar. And John Pooh actually came home. He's part owner in a gym and everything like that. So I definitely want y'all to make sure that y'all tune in on Tuesday. Fee, I'm going to need you to set yourself a reminder. Yeah, no men hasn't spoken up because it's kind of, I think that when men see women, they assume that they're going to be talking crazy and they don't think that we're going to talk rational. So, like, I know that when I talk, I'm mindful of how I talk. I'm mindful of what I say. Hey, Gwen, thank you for the badge, the gift of badge. But I think that men know that, like, you're not just talking to an idiot. So sometimes when it comes to having conversations with me, some guys are kind of reluctant because they know, like, we're going to have a conversation. It's not going to be a yelling match. It's not going to be a screaming match. It's going to be, put your facts down on the table. Put your facts down. What's the facts? What's the statistics? It's like, no, I ain't going in for to find out statistics and all that. But I think that they know it's not going to just be an ignorant conversation. Like, I know I laugh a lot. I know I joke a lot. But we all know baby got a brain. Baby got a brain. So when it comes to having a conversation, we know I'm going to have a real conversation with you. So it's going to be real dialogue. And we're going to talk and we're going to listen. And it's going to be like, we listen, we don't judge, but we going to talk about it. So, yes, no men decided to chime in and they didn't want to join the conversation, but it's okay. It's okay. Who hurt you because they say that about us? They do. Who hurt you? Nobody. I hurt myself with expectations. Thinking that y'all would be a better person. Yeah, so on that note, I am going to be shutting this live down. I appreciate everybody who has joined. I appreciate y'all. But definitely come back in 2 days because in 2 days we will... Oh, you just missed the live. Unless you want to join. Wait a minute. MNS TV too. Would you like to join the live? Because we wanna hear from a man, and the men were scared to indulge in this conversation. So we need an opinion of a man. So would you like to jump in the box really quick? Because we are about to sign off. Just say yes or no, so we can know. We want a man to join the conversation. Okay, so he says yes, sister. Do you know how to add him into the Hold on, let me see. Okay, I just added him. So I'm gonna brief him on the thing to get the box come up here on live. He's coming. See, you're so crazy.
What's up?
Hey. So let me tell you, I have to tell you what tonight's conversation is about because we was just about to log off, but now that you're here, we're going to talk for a few seconds or minutes. So tonight's conversation was about why do black men no longer love black women, right? And it just basically came from, you know how guys are online and they're joking like, oh, you bees gotta shovel your own snow and or they're just saying derogatory stuff about us. Oh, you got a wig, you got a weave, you got lashes, you got this, you got that. And basically the type of woman that you choose to deal with is optional. So I said that, basically that you don't certain men don't have to say certain things because they're going to carry themselves a certain way. So I just want to know, like, your perspective of what do you think happened between black men and black women?
I'm not certain because I think it's more so. I don't think it's like any love lost in between us. I think the problem is now is that, and I hate to put it on social media, but social media is now more so of an impact on how we view each other
Agreed.
now.
I said that earlier. Agreed.
So you got the men looking more so on the lowly side, and you got the women looking at like I hate to say high and mighty, but it's a mindset and it's an attitude. So you two broke to deal with me, and I'm gonna get what I want and I'm gonna get out.
So
But the
do
love
you,
is still there because if you look on social media long enough, you still see us young and still marrying black women. Like college sweethearts, alphas, like people are still marrying. So it's not that we don't love black women. Like I love all women, but black women is my ish. If I could say that, black women is my ish.
you better say that, Say,
all
go
day.
ahead.
Give me a black woman all day, every day, all
Mm-hmm.
day, every day. My personal opinion: you love who you love, because everything ain't for everybody, and when it's not for you, keep your mouth shut.
Oh my! So listen, I'm happy about everything you said, right? And I'm gonna tell you why. Because every single thing you said, I said all of that. I said I'm okay with people having preferences, like as far as like light skin and dark skin. Like it's okay to have a preference, but you don't
Right.
degrade and downplay the other whatever you don't like.
Correct.
So it's just crazy because you're saying everything that I said, like everything.
But I think it's more so, in our age bracket, we've seen the good stuff about our culture and who we are and how we interact and how we are supposed to love on each other. We've seen that via our parents and our grandparents. Now, as the lineage is going down, you see a lot of less and less of that because people are more so, I can do bad by myself. I don't need this stuff. I'm about me. I'm about peace. When we ought to be about each other, learning each other, understanding each other, and figure out where can we either meet somewhere in the middle. And like I said, well, if we ain't meant to be together, we ain't meant to be together. But it's somebody out there for me. I don't necessarily have to go outside of my race and be like, well, I'm just gonna go out here and find it over there. It's somebody for everybody. And
I got a big smile on my face because I swear to God, like I've been on here for like an hour, and everything that I said, you are saying everything that I said, even down to our parents and grandparents. You're saying everything that I just said.
but I think that is what we are missing in our
Mhm.
culture. We're not seeing it more, and even on like I keep going to social media because that's where our focus is every single day. You open in the gram, you open up Facebook, you open up TikTok, uh, and you see
Well,
our
I think that
our
the
culture is
system was
there, and we
kind of.
don't.
I think that the system was kind of designed for us to feud with each other and to have this like disagreement and this separation. I think that was a part of the design, and that's one of the reasons why I started this podcast because I wanted us to have these hard conversations because I feel
Right.
like they're needed in our community. We don't have to, agree, and it's okay for us to disagree, and we don't have to argue and bicker to
Right.
figure out, what can we do moving forward? Like, what's the gap? Like, we need to try to bridge some of the gaps. But I just feel like social media has had a huge impact on what's going on between black men and black women. And like I said, like I love black men, but it's just like it's kind of heartbreaking to see like, oh, y'all got this and y'all got that. No, I never ever see, not saying that it doesn't happen, I never ever see any other race degrading their counterparts. I don't see it. Not saying that it doesn't happen. It doesn't pop up on my timeline.
It it happens. Like in other cultures, black men do get a lot of love. I'm gonna say that, and I've seen white women go. You know, black. You know, white men can't do nothing for me. I'm for a black man. I'm for a black man. This, that, and the third. But what they say is, I don't want to date a white man because it just doesn't do anything for me. Not that they stupid, they smell bad. Uh, the things we do to each other is never to that extreme. It's just that I just don't fuck with it. Excuse my language.
You can curse. I curse. We curse.
But I do see a lot of black. I see a lot of black love, and the stuff I see in the black love, I'd be so proud and I'd be so happy. I'd be like, I hope they make it. My younger cousin, he just married a few months ago to his college sweetheart, and they're about 20 something. So the love is still there. We're still it's not what people think. And like you said, their algorithm on social media is showing us something different because you going to bed?
No, I'm gonna take my shower.
Oh, okay. I can see you a couple minutes. Grandson.
Mm-hmm.
The love is there. I see it, but I also see all the negative stuff that you're talking about. But I see a lot of black men go, you give me a black woman. I love black
As
women.
I was talking to them earlier, I was telling them how, like, on my real social media, which is Facebook, which is people that's more local and I know and stuff like
Right.
that. It's been times where I've seen men like totally like every single day, like women this, y'all black women this and black women and bees this and be, and I basically like block them. I'm not even into blocking people because I listen, to each his own. Like I don't even really block, but that type of negativity, I'd be like, woo. And I'm like, sometimes you have to look at the person that it's coming from.
Right.
Like I told them earlier, there's one guy on my timeline. Oh my god, I'm gonna be honest, ugly as shit, and and he actually wasn't single, and he was bold enough to post his girlfriend one day, and I'm not gonna lie again, ugly as shit. So now y'all just the ugly ass couple, and you probably mad because your ugly ass gotta look at her ugly ass every day. So now you talking about the rest of the world. Now we gotta be a part of it because we ain't ugly like y'all. It just was like, damn, every day you just gonna be talking about bees, this and this. And I'm like, every single day, like, what's up? And it's like, men be like, I don't like women with wigs. I don't like women with lashes. I don't like women that wear makeup. But then those are those are the women that you approach, or those are women that you on every single IG or TikTok and love it, heart, oh beautiful. But you don't like that. So it's just like, what are we doing? Like at this point, I feel like sometimes men act as if it's not okay for us to be women. So my whole thing is when I don't like small guys. I don't like skinny guys. But because I don't like them, I don't approach them. I don't care that you don't eat that much. I don't care that you have a high metabolism. I don't care because I'm not interested in you. But I'm not going to sit up there and approach you neither because I know you're not my type. You know what I mean? So it's just like it's a lot of things that it's just like a disconnect. But I feel like it's really basic stuff. You know what I mean?
At the end of the day, it's stuff that we can just go, I don't like it. It's foods that we don't eat. We don't bash it, and we just say, I don't fuck with it. A lot of people go, the bad things about pork. We know what's bad stuff about pork, and we know people that don't eat pork. We don't approach them about pork because they don't like pork. They don't come in your house and they don't bash your food like, why are you cooking that pork? Why is it on your Why is it on your stove, man? I can't fuck with that. You know, they don't come or come in the house disrespecting your food.
Right, right.
At the same time, your mom is black, your sister is black, your auntie is black, your grandmother is black, your cousins is black, your great grands is black. They all black women. They all bunch into that too.
Exactly.
So if you just figure, with black, I'm striking out over here. I'm gonna go somewhere. I'm gonna try this over here, and you find okay. I found the love of my life.
Exactly, that's fine.
It is
But
what
don't
it
sit up
is.
there talking about my black ass. Don't do that. Don't do
It
that.
is what it is. I
You know what? All right. So, how do you feel about this whole shoveling situation, right? Because this is how I started the live off, and I was like, I feel like men be like, "Oh, you bees always talking about," and I'm saying bees because this is how men talk. Like guys talk like this. I don't know why, but whatever. And they be like, "Yeah, y'all be talking about that independent stuff and this and the other. Who gonna shovel your snow out?" And I was just expressing that I feel like that's a very immature lack of a man. Like, because what? Like, the fact that that's even an issue or something that you want to taunt women about doing a job or a responsibility, because a man, if they see a woman shoveling, they're going to help her because it's just in them to do it. Like, it's in them. They don't have to say, aha, you're shoveling out your own snow. Like, a man is just going to step up and be what he's supposed to be or what he is. You know what I mean? So how do you feel about that?
let's hit that independent stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that women are independent by choice. Most times they're independent by force, meaning they've relied on something and it's like, all right, well, it's screwed me over time and time again, time and time again. This is what I'm learning from
Mm-hmm.
personal experience. Everything is personal experience. So it's not that you can't count on, man. You probably got uncles and cousins that you go yada yada. And they go, all right, I'll be right there. And sure enough, they Johnny on the spot.
Right. So what I said earlier, next time you better come on this live on time. So what I said earlier is that everybody should be okay in their independence. Like, you have to learn and you have to know how to be okay in your independence. Independence is being self-sufficient, right?
Right.
So we all should be able to provide for ourselves, our independent selves, and bring that independence into our relationships, right?
Right.
So with that being said, I was telling them how I don't hear women saying, I'm an independent woman. I want to be independent. I don't hear that from women because the majority of us women, we want somebody that we can depend on. We want to be dependent. We want to have somebody that we can say, if I can't, you can, or we can figure it out together, or we can do it together. We don't want to be like, I can do it. I got it. Who wants that? Nobody wants that. However, I have to be capable of, if I don't have, I have to know how. I have to be able to. You know what I mean? And what man would want a woman that's not able to be independent? Because when you fall short, I'm supposed to be able to pick up the pieces, and I'm supposed to be able to provide or do whatever I have to do. Especially if we're married, I'm supposed to know how for us to survive.
Right.
So it's not an independence thing, it's a self-sufficient thing. Like, I am able and I am capable of. However, if I'm in a partnership, it should be exactly that, a partnership.
Exactly. Like if what song was that? It's a Drew Hill song where
Sing
it's
it.
like
Sing it.
I'm trying to think of the lyrics, but it's like it's a trade off. You do this, I do this. You cook the food, you cook the food, I cut the grass. Jazz is saying the lyrics is what do I do without love? And in between the lyrics, he's like, he's naming stuff that's trade offs. I'm not the cooker, I'm the maintenance man and the cleaner. So I'm gonna go outside and do the maintenance stuff. You stay in the house and do the house stuff because not that well, that's what a woman's supposed to do, or that's what a man's supposed to do, but it's what I'm good at.
Right.
I'm good at cutting the grass. The grass looks immaculate when I do it. When my wife does the dishes, she gets all the I don't know how she get all the grease and stuff off the pan, but when I do it, it's still stuff left over. You know, I'm gonna let her be great.
Right.
Maybe I clean the bathroom better than she do. So she go, you know what, husband, go do your thing. Husband, go do your thing in that bathroom. I don't know how you get them floors to be so squeaky clean. I guess you down there scrubbing with all your muscles. Go scrub with all your muscles. Maybe my wife is good at hanging pictures, so I'm gonna go, you know, baby, where you want the nails?
Right.
Tell me where you want the nails. I'll put the nails up. You do your thing. You do the coordinating. Or if she does everything herself, she, you know, it's a trade off. Most things in a relationship are a trade off, and that's what we forget about in our relationship. Things are a trade off.
Yeah.
And sometimes that trade off is 60-40. Sometimes that trade off is 50-50. Sometimes it's 75-30.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's whatever works for your relationship.
Exactly.
Yeah, I wouldn't put a number on it. It's whatever works for your relationship. Felicia says it has to be 50-50. One hand washes the other. Teamwork. I mean, I don't feel like Sophie, I don't feel like the actual work has to be 50-50. I feel like the compromise should be 50-50, but not actually the task, if that makes any sense.
And in most relationships, you're not.
Yes, Stella says, in a relationship, it should be both, putting in 100%. Yeah.
Right. But let me put it to you like this: you are giving 100% of what you're good at. Mm-hmm. But it's not so to say I'm good at more things than she is, or she's she's better at things than I am. You know, maybe I'm the grunt. I go out, I make the money, I clean make sure the gutters and stuff is clean, and make sure all the stuff is working around the house. If I can't get somebody to do it, I'll find somebody to do it. But maybe she's good at the finances. Maybe she's good at organizing. Maybe you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's stuff that kind of, you know, she looks more like the lead in a relationship, or more so. What if I'm the cook? I'm the cleaning guy. I go out and I work a 16-hour shift every day, and she's the stay-at-home mom. You know, she you know, all she do is take the kids to school and come home and make sure they get their homework and stuff together. But once I get in the house, I'm busting down that meal. I'm looking around. I was supposed to fix this the other day, so I'm gonna go ahead and fix that. And then once the meals and stuff is prepared, you know, while they eating, because I'm not really worried about me. I make sure my family is good. I'm gonna bust down the dishes. She gonna go put the kids to bed, and then she gonna go relax and take a bubble bath.
All right, we had 2 good comments. So Shay says, I feel like it depends on the person. My first marriage, my husband paid everything he wanted to. And Stella says, communication is key. Roles should be discussed. I agree. She also says, time and roles have changed. Do what works for you. Absolutely, I agree. Yeah, I agree to all that. So it's just like, I don't know. I just feel like social media is a big influence on what we're seeing. Like, what we're seeing. It's a big influence. It's a huge influence. But I just wanted to hear from a man, because I was like on here being chatty Cathy, speaking and just like, you know, talking in general, because nobody ever has the heart to get in the box with me.
No. You always got to be able to have that mature conversation.
Exactly.
Be able to sit back and see perspective, because maybe you see something different that I don't. But if I listen to your opinion about it, or how you go about it, and you know,
even if it doesn't change your mind, you might be able to understand where I'm coming from.
Right. So
exactly.
Now, you know, I'm like, I'm trying. Let me think of something. All right, women don't. You know, I don't like to put out the trash. Okay, why don't you like to put out the trash? You don't have nobody else to put it out for you. Well, I feel as though, not that it's a man job, but you know, the things that go into it. You know, trash is always stinky. Now I got to do this, got to do that. I just not a fan of it. Okay, you're not just a fan of it, but you do put out your trash. It's a difference of opinion. I think you should put out your trash, because who's gonna come over and put out the trash? I'm not gonna come over and put out the trash, and you know,
I know
But
one
at the same
thing.
time,
If
you
you
know,
in the
it's
household,
not more
if you
so.
are in the household, you gonna put that damn trash out.
Look. I come home. I come home from work. That I don't even walk in the house. I pull the cans out first. I walk in. I go to the kitchen. I hit the cat box.
Mm-hmm.
Everything else is like everything and the recycling. That all go out before I take my coat off. Before I take my shoes off and get comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know that's what's not that is expected of me. That's what is
Exactly.
expected of me. You know what I'm saying? So I do what I need to keep my house the way the way I want it.
Right. Right.
Everything like somebody said it, compromise.
Yeah.
Compromise.
Well, listen, y'all. So we've been on here for a long time now. Let me just say this while I have everybody's attention. I always post with time and day these lives are going to happen. I'm gonna need y'all to read the damn flyers, and I'm gonna need y'all to show up on time because y'all know I'm all about time. Anybody who know me, y'all know I'm all about time, and I'm all about this good conversation and this good dialogue. So y'all missed a lot. And it was time to go because I've been on here for almost 2 hours now. That's a very long time. I only plan on being here for an hour. But I appreciate you for giving us a Mel's perspective. I do appreciate you. I just want everybody to know I do have another show coming up on Tuesday. So I hope that y'all tune in. Again, his name is John Pooh. He was incarcerated, came home. Now he's part owner in a gym, and also his son Scar is a YouTube sensation, so y'all can check him out as well. But I do hope to see you all back here on Tuesday at 7 p.m. Also, if you ever want to see any of my lives, you can always go to Talking with Tanea, and the full entire live will be placed there. So this one will be on there too, like, a day or two from there. I gotta post some clips. But definitely if y'all, don't already, please follow me on all the platforms, TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube, and it's Talking with Tanea. Oh, and guess what? Fan base. Because I'm on fan base now because I'm getting rid of all this stuff. Fan base. I'm definitely on fan base. So make sure y'all follow me on all these platforms so that we can get these conversations going. So I appreciate everybody who participated. I appreciate everybody in the comments, and I definitely appreciate you for jumping in the box. And what's your name again? What's your name? Because I see you.
My real name is Jeff. The MNS TV stands for Midnight Storm TV, but I abbreviated it because it's so long.
Oh, we like Midnight Storm TV. And all right, we like that. Okay, so Jeff, Jeff, thank you for being bold enough to hop in the box because I swear nobody is bold enough to hop in this box with me. So
Well, a good conversation is hard to come by. Let's go.
yeah, well, you know what? Keep on coming. We here. We here. I post them up, so just pay attention. They always here and they always post it.
No, anytime I see you share, every time I see you put your thing out, I'll make sure I share it around. Or
I
I'll repost
appreciate
it.
you.
I'll repost it.
I appreciate you. Good night, everybody. Have a good night, everybody.
Philly all day.
That's right, Eagles, baby. EAGLES. Eagles. See y'all.